Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. Starting the week with the Delirium Everywhere post about, of course, the beginning of this event, which started basically last week and it's ending in about a day or so. If you still haven't had your chance to get the second mystery box, definitely try it out. Otherwise, I mean, I don't think there's any point in playing these events unless you really want to play PoE, but I'd rather take a moment to cool down before the start of the next league and be really pumped up for that, because I mean there's gonna be much more hype in that. It's probably just gonna be much more interesting overall with all of the changes that are gonna come. Hopefully we are gonna get some good patch notes, we'll see about that. Still, we got the 3.20 balance manifesto about the Eldritch altars, and this really affects a very small portion of the player base, but still there is a TLDR at the top which isn't that long, but then again the main post isn't that long anyway. The bigger points are, for example, the fact that altars no longer offer some reward types, for example gems, influenced items or unique items or even maps. And the basic currency reward, which is now probably one of the most important ones, has been split into different type of currencies. So now it says, for example, it drops 3 Val orbs instead of dropping 3 basic currencies, which is actually pretty good, so that you can actually choose what you want or don't want. And altars also no longer offer some basic rewards like augmentations, transmutation, blacksmiths, whetstones, and armor scraps, and this is really good because it means that basically when you're going to see one of the basic currency rewards is gonna be a good type of currency, and that is definitely something really nice. Also, the same kinda goes for scarabs and divination cards being split in something more specific. For example, divination cards which rewards unique jewelry and something like that, so you can choose whether you like these rewards or not, and it's gonna be less of a gamble, which is kind of a step in the right direction, I think. Also, scarabs are offered a lot less from the altars, but GG also say that they don't want them to be too scarce as a whole, so to help balance that out they are going to add rusted scarabs to the core drop pool, and this is really big because you will be able to drop rusted scarabs everywhere from any type of league content, and that is definitely going to add a lot of scarabs to the drop pool. Also really good for players that don't really use scarabs, don't get to that point, they can sell it and get some money out of it. Also, GGG added a 3-to-1 ratio vendor recipe that usually is working for things like maps to get those scarabs up in rarity, up to gilded scarabs, and this is really good. Definitely a way to improve your scarabs, especially if you're getting a big influx of the rusted ones and you want the upper ones to use them. So that is something that is definitely really nice for all of the players overall and not just the top ones. So great change there. And another thing is the amount of influenced packs spawned by altars has been reduced by 33%. However, the chance of influenced altars spawning has been increased by 50% to offset this. The point is pretty much that you will find the same number of altars as before, just with less influenced packs. This is to reduce a little bit the power in terms of experience and everything else that going for altars actually gives you. And going along with that, they redesigned the Wrath of the Cosmos keystone, and I think they changed a little bit the Eldritch gaze as well. Another thing they did is trying to improve the Maven Witness map boss. So what happens is that now Maven Witness map bosses have a chance, which we don't know how high it is, it's probably pretty low, but still it's a chance to drop an Awakened gem, including the ones that are actually exclusive to Maven herself. So this is a really good reason to start farming Maven Witness maps. The problem that many players actually made to this point is the fact that it's not about the fact that Maven don't drop enough things, it's just the fact that run Maven, you have to run 10 different maps every time. And that is absolutely obnoxious because most players, especially the ones that get really high and really far into the Atlas, they really want to run 1, maybe 2 maps at most. And having to run 10 different map types is really annoying because it's just not what they want to do. It's just not fun to them. So even with the chance to drop Awakened Gems, I don't think Maven Witness maps will see much of an improvement. But still, I mean, to some players it might actually be an improvement, so it's definitely better than it was before. So again, a step in the right direction. And we also got the FAQ about these Eldritch altars. I mean, it's pretty short. The only thing that comes that's big to note is that they're going to add the altar mods to the map mod UI, which I mean makes only sense. And yeah, it was a long time coming, and finally we got it. That is pretty great. We also got a streamer interview. This time it's DS Lily, and if you don't know who she is, well, you can just check her channel out. I mean, there aren't many female gamers who actually play the game and don't do other things. And yeah, it's definitely worth a try if you can get past the noises that she makes. Then again, you can just read this one here first. And well, who knows, if you want to try to find out a new streamer, you can just check her channel out. Of course, there is the link right here, and I'll put the link to this page in the description below. And another thing that for some reason was not mentioned in the news is the fact that the NDA for the Ruthless League has been lifted. So first it was lifted for text-based only feedback. So we got some feedbacks in Reddit and the forums. And then a couple days later, the NDA for streaming was lifted. So if you go to the Path of Exile Twitch channel right now, you will be seeing basically everyone playing Ruthless, or not even really everyone, but like 90% of the big streamers are playing Ruthless, and 90% of them are actually playing the same build, which is fucking obnoxious, honestly. But still, their choices anyway, and you can see how Ruthless is. And this definitely created some hype. We will have to see if it's just a novelty or if it is actually good to see. The only thing I'm seeing for now is that spells are absolutely broken, especially damage over time, like 0 link damage over time, clearing T2, T3 maps, almost as if it was normal. Yeah, that really makes you think about the power creep that has gone into the game so far. While if you see a physical attack build, maybe a melee build, you see the real struggle, especially if you can get good weapon. But I mean, it's fun to see for now. I don't know how far that will go. Then again, it's a mode that GGG knows it's gonna be niche, and that is fine how it is. For now, you can check it out for the novelty and have some fun that way. You cannot play it yet, it is a closed alpha and you need to be invited to play. Other than that, I mean, the league is going to go live along 3.20 and we're going to get the full expansion details in about 5 days, I think. So yeah, definitely get ready for the reveal, because that's gonna be huge. And yeah, I guess that was all for this week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Zorzo, and I'll see you guys the next time.